I honestly don't think I know how to talk to the camera anymore. Hi, I'm Rita. Welcome back to my booktube channel, Life Worth Reading. So, I have been away again for a little bit. It's kind of been hard making videos because you would think that, okay, now it's summer vacation, so people usually have more time around this time of year, but actually I started working 2 months ago, so like in June, and even though it is a part-time job, it's mornings, and I usually only filmed mornings because that was when the lighting was best in my bedroom because I don't have a ring light yet. And so I would only ever film mornings, and then I started working mornings, and that kind of just threw my whole schedule of making videos out because I would have to wait until the weekend if I didn't specifically feel like filming a video that weekend, then I would just not film for another whole week. And so it kind of just threw my whole schedule out the window, but I am trying to get back to it. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm, and today it's a Saturday. I'm actually going to work today in a little bit, but it was a beautiful morning and I thought, why not start a new reading vlog? So that's what I'm doing today. I'm starting a new reading vlog, and this one is so special to me. I'm reading 2 new releases, and if that wasn't good enough, they're actually both dark academia thrillers, and they're not like low-key like underground new releases. These are very popular books that have recently come out, but I'm very in a thriller-y mood because I have been trying to get back into reading, and so I feel like thrillers always help push you to read more and to get like really involved and invested in the story. And so I'm very excited to read both of these books. So without further ado, let's just get into both of the books that I'll be reading in this vlog. The first one that I have is no other than The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. This is the same author that wrote The Silent Patient. I feel like that book came out maybe 2 years ago, and it was super popular here on BookTube. This might be an unpopular opinion, I actually didn't really love it that much. I actually didn't really like it. I was fully invested in it, but the twist itself really didn't do anything for me. So I feel like I ended up giving it maybe 2.5 stars. But I feel like people have been talking a lot about this book in particular, and even though The Silent Patient was a really hyped book, I had read some mixed reviews for it, and this, I feel like almost all the reviews that I've been seeing are really positive. A lot of people have been giving it 5 stars. A lot of people have been saying at least that it's way better than The Silent Patient. So I'm really trusting that this will be good. So this is set in a uni in Cambridge, so it has the whole like university dark academia vibe, and it also mixes elements of Greek mythology, which I absolutely love, and I do trust this author to do so because even though that he was born in Cyprus, I feel like he has Greek connections, or he's Greek himself, so I really do trust him to involve those like mythology items into the story. And I am just so excited to read like a dark academia thriller and like murder scene. I don't know, it sounds so exciting, and all the positive reviews have been really hyping me up for it. And also this is a beautiful copy. I splurged a little bit when I saw this, but I didn't know that we were actually going to receive this book like in Portuguese bookstores. So when I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm getting it. There's no way about it. And I'm so excited to read this book, and I just hope that I love it as much as everyone else is loving it, because that would be so great. And then the next book that I have is actually YA, Dark Academia Thriller, and you probably already know what this book is because this book is, honestly, I would be confident saying that this is the most like popular book that's been talked about right now, and that is Ace of Spades by Faride Ebike Amide. I hope that I'm pronouncing that at least a little bit correctly. So this book is set in a private high school in the UK, because I feel like it's UK because the author is from the UK, and it features these 2 Black students. They're the only Black students that study at this private high school, and they start getting this threats, Gossip Girl-esque style, like exposing their secrets and threatening them. And so I feel like they have to unite and find out who is behind these anonymous threats, and who is exposing all their secrets. And people have been saying that it's like Gossip Girl meets Get Out, and even though I've never seen Gossip Girl, it's not something that I'm the most interested in. I feel like the concept itself is very interesting, and so I am so excited for this book. People have been saying that the plot twist is like insane, and that's one of the best plot twists that people have read in a long time. So I feel like I'm even more excited for this book than I am from the Maidens. I'm not sure which one I'm going to start with. So there's my plans for today. I'm going to leave soon for work. I'm going to work for a little bit, and then in the afternoon, I'm not sure what I'm doing. If I can, I'm going to try to go to my local library because there's this one book that I want to pick up. I want to see if they have it so I can loan it. And it's not a Portuguese book, it's an Italian book, but it's a Portuguese translation. And people have been talking a lot about this book recently. Like, I've heard it at my work, and I'm really interested in it. So I'm going to see if they have it so I can loan it. But those are mostly my plans for today. Hopefully when I get back from work, and if I do, after I do go to the library, I can read for a little bit, and I'm going to think about which book that I'm going to start with because I'm really unsure. But yeah, that is the theme for this reading vlog, dark academic thrillers, and I hope that you enjoy watching. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope that you enjoy this vlog, and I'm sorry that I've been away for so long. I'm not sure if anyone cares, but if you do care, I'm sorry about it. So yeah, I will see you later. Good morning. So today is Sunday. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because I went out with my mom, and I think that I'm gonna do the same today because I am off work. Today is a Sunday and I don't have work today, and I was hoping that I would stay home and read, but apparently I'm going out. So and the only news that I have is that I'm gonna actually start reading Ace of Spades first. So I'm gonna start reading Ace of Spades today. Hopefully I'm gonna vlog a little bit of my day today. I think that I might go like have lunch by the beach or something. So I'm gonna try and vlog that, and hopefully some other time today I can start actually reading this because I am really excited for it, but yesterday night I was too tired to read. But I'm hoping that today will be the day that I start this, and that I will have some interesting footage for you guys. So a little update, today is Tuesday, and I just started reading yesterday night. I started reading Ace of Spades. I decided that that's what I was going to read first, and I read like 20-30 pages of it, so not much at all. But I just wanted to tell you that this is a book that I am starting for this vlog, and right now I'm about to go to the beach. It's after work, it's the afternoon, and I'm going to bring Ace of Spades with me so I can start reading it more and get further into it. So that's pretty much all the updates that I had. Yeah, and I'm really excited to go to the beach because it's already August and I've only been like 2 times to the beach this year, so I'm very excited about that. And hopefully I'll get some cute b-roll of me reading at the beach. So yeah, I'll see you later. Good morning, it's me again, if you could guess, and I have come with an update. And the update is that I'm terrible at vlogging. So basically this whole week went by, I went to the beach like 3 or 4 times, and I read Ace of Spades. So I have now finished Ace of Spades, and I didn't give a single update throughout my reading experience. So let's talk about what I thought. I feel like some people might be a little bit mad at my review, but I feel like this is like a 3.5, 4-star for me, because I'm really picky with my thrillers, and I'm really picky with what rating I give to thrillers that I do read. And for me, my main problem with this book was there wasn't enough closure. So this story was amazing. I liked the twist, even though that I did sort of guess it. So the twist didn't really shock me, and it was a bit unbelievable. Not at its core, like not the core idea for the twist wasn't that unbelievable, but the way it was executed was a little bit like you gotta suspend your disbelief for a little bit to be able to get through this. But that wasn't my problem with it. It was just that our two main characters, Devon and Chimaka, I feel like, especially with Devon, there was a lot going on in his personal life outside of what was going on in the school and outside of all the Aces plot. So outside of their secrets being exposed and all that's going on at school, Devon had a lot going on in his personal life. There were a lot of other characters that were intertwined with him, and I wish we got more closure for that, because I was really invested in his personal life as well. But when we reach like the climax of the main plot and it's all getting resolved, I feel like the book just ended and I didn't get to see anything else from Devon and all these people in his life. And there was a lot of actual sad revelations about his life and people that he was involved with, and I wish we got to see more of that, because the book just ended and I was left wondering, like, where did this book go? Like, what happened to them? How did Devon cope with certain things that happened in his personal life? And I didn't really like that, especially because I feel like we didn't just get closure for them, because like the book just ends at a certain point and then we have an epilogue, like a really short epilogue, like 16 years later, and you're left wondering, like, how did they pick up from where we left off to 16 years later? And I wish we got to see more of that. And also in the epilogue, there was like made of this revelation that they kind of teamed up to, that Chimaka and Devon like stayed friends and teamed up to do something together to help other Black students, which I thought was amazing. But we didn't get any context to how they teamed up like that, or why they did it, or how it all happened. And I wish we got to see more of that. So that's basically my main critique, is that I kind of guessed the plot, but it was still great. It was kind of unbelievable, but you have to suspend your disbelief when you're reading thrillers. Everyone knows that. And then that there wasn't enough closure for me, because personally I was really invested in Devon's life and his personal life and the people that were around him. And I feel like it was unnecessary for the author to make certain revelations or make certain sad things, devastating things happen, and then just not make any follow-ups to that, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I feel like it was either you put in something in a story and then you follow it up with a little bit of closure, or it's just unnecessary in a thriller to involve such personal things. That's my opinion. And also to Chiamaka, also some of the people that she was involved with, like around her, like when the climax hit, some things happened there as well, and there wasn't just any closure about that either. It was just all very fast, and that was the one thing that I didn't really like. But I like the writing, I like the characters, I really like how queer this was. But yeah, there was a lack of closure for me that I don't like. Like, I like it when books give me the closure that I need, and I feel like if I start to get invested in side characters or side plots, I need them to wrap up as nicely as the main plot. So those are my problems with Ace of Spades. I overall really enjoyed it. I'm gonna round it up to 4 stars. It was probably like a 3.5, 4, but I'm gonna round it up to 4. I really did enjoy it still, and it was a great depiction of what Black students have to go through, especially in such a prestigious all white people school, and how hard they work for their achievements and how worthy they are of their achievements, but how hard it is to get where they get. So that's my critique of it. Next up, I'm going to start The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and I hope that this goes a little bit better. But yeah, I'm really picky with my thrillers. I don't know, I have a lot of critiques about thrillers. They very rarely are like almost or near perfect books for me. So let's see how this one goes. and I hope that I enjoy it. But yeah, today's a Sunday. We'll see how long it takes me to wrap up this vlog, but hopefully I'm gonna start reading this today. I read Ace of Spades in like 3 days or 4, so I just didn't vlog it. So hopefully I can be better with giving updates for this book and not just coming here and saying, hey, I finished it. So we'll see how that one goes, and I will start this one today. And yeah, I hope that you are all having a good day, and I will see you when I see you. Literally the last clip that I filmed for this vlog over 2 months ago, by the way, because I filmed this video at the start of August and it's now the last day of September. So it's been a long time coming, and I literally said, let's just replay it. So hopefully I can be better with giving updates for this book and not just coming here and saying, hey, I finished it. I literally said that, and now I've come here to finish this vlog and to say, hey, I finished The Maidens. I am sick and tired of myself. I don't know how to vlog. I don't know how to do anything, but yeah, I did read The Maidens recently. That's why I've come here to talk about it, because I've been reading The Maidens this week. So the last week of September, tomorrow is October. What the fuck, but all right. And I have finished The Maidens, and I have quite a lot of thoughts. So let's just pretend that I vlogged this entire experience reading, and let's get into what I actually thought about the book. The Maidens is about our main character Mariana, who is a therapist. So apparently Alex Michaelides has a lot of connections to therapy, which kind of weird, but all right. And she is a group therapist in London, I believe, and her husband just died recently on a trip to Greece, because Mariana is half Greek, and he drowned on this island, and she is still grieving the loss of her husband. And yeah, she's kind of working through her own grief. And then she has this niece called Zoe, who was an orphan. So basically, I think Mariana's brother and his wife, aka the parents of Zoe, died in a car crash. So she was always like a mother to Zoe, her and Sebastian, her husband. And basically, Zoe attends Cambridge University, and there's a murder of one of her friends, like this brutal stabbing of one of her friends. And so Mariana goes to Cambridge, where she used to study with Sebastian too. So there's a lot of memories for her in the campus, and she tries to solve this murder. And everything kind of points to this one professor called Edward Fosca, and everything kind of leans towards him being the murderer, because he has this group of students called the Maidens that are like his favorite students, which is weird and kind of gross. And they're like this little clique that all wear white, and he talks about them like Greek tragedy and rituals and all that. So everything is pointing to Edward being the murderer, and Mariana is desperately trying to prove it as more students in this university die. And so that's basically the main plot. I thought it was an interesting way to do it, because instead of just wondering who was the murderer, you have this book trying to prove that a certain person is a murderer. By the way, none of this is a spoiler. Like, everything is in the back of the book, and literally the first line of the book is Mariana knows that Edward is the killer, blah, blah, blah. So like, none of it is a spoiler. And I thought it was an interesting approach to a thriller, trying to prove that this one person did it instead of just wondering who did it. But the twist was a little... I liked it. Okay, I'm not sure that I liked it, but it kept me on the edge of my toes for sure. But it was also gross. And it was very... I read a review on Goodreads that was like, oh, this is totally like Here's Johnny moment from The Shining, if you know, by Stephen King, like in the movie. And I was like, yeah, that's so true. Like, it didn't... Even though I guess there were little clues throughout the book, it was still a little bit weird. It was still a little bit out of nowhere, I would say. And also, it was just gross. So I don't know how I really feel about it. I guess I did like the whole book. I liked the pacing, actually. I thought it was okay. I liked that we're trying to frame and prove that this guy did it, and everything is pointing towards him, but he's trying to disprove himself, and Mariana's trying to doubt herself. And there were also a lot of red herrings. But what I didn't like about this book, first of all, every man that encountered Mariana was in love with her and trying to bang her, and I thought that was just unnecessary and clearly written like a male author, because literally like anyone that encountered Mariana was like, you're so hot, let me get you dinner right now, like have dinner with me, marry me. And she's like, nah, I'm still grieving my husband that I loved for 15 years or something. And I thought it was just like so unnecessary. Like, why have all the male characters attracted to Mariana? It just makes her like the hottie of the book, which I thought was unnecessary and clearly written by a male character, but whatever. And yeah, that was one of the things that I didn't like. And I guess I didn't really like the ending. It was much better than Silent Patient. It didn't leave me quite as mad, but it was just like, really, like, you're going this way? Because it's kind of a gross approach, and I wish I hadn't read it. And I'm not going to explain how it's gross because that would be a spoiler, but if you know, you know. It was gross, it was nasty, and I kind of don't want to think about it anymore. So I'm kind of leaning towards no rating right now. I like the whole books. I would say it was kind of like Ace of Spades, like a solid 3.5 or 4-star read for me, but I still need to digest that ending a little bit better so I can really think about what I think of it, if that makes any sense. So let's recap, shall we? In this vlog, over the last 2 months, I read Ace of Spades and I read The Maidens, which were 2 new releases, 2 new dark academia thriller releases. And Ace of Spades I did enjoy, but over time I'm just like, yeah, I needed to suspend my disbelief a lot for this book to work. And a lot of it was just so exaggerated. The way that the plot twist worked was just very, very, very crazy and way too much, in my opinion. But other than that, I really did like it. And The Maidens, I liked the whole vibe, the whole uni vibe. I liked the dark professor with the maidens and the little circle of favorite students. But the twist was also kind of meh, personally, for me. So I guess I would probably say that both of these books were like a 3.5, 4-star. And so overall, it wasn't like a bad reading experience reading any of these books. Like, I had fun. There were books that were very compelling. There were books that I just enjoyed reading overall. And I mean, this vlog is so long. And it took so long for me to film this. Like, tomorrow is October. And I started filming this in August. So it's time for me to wrap this vlog up. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know when I'm going to pull my next video, but let's hope it's not another 2 months in. And yeah, thank you so much for watching if you're still here. And don't forget to subscribe to my booktube channel if you want to hear more from me. And I just hope that you're having a nice day. So I'll see you next time, and always remember that life is worth reading.